Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the show. I have a very special gift for you today. Bodycam got a new update. So one thing that they're going to touch on now is performance. This is part of their roadmap that they're doing. And another great thing to talk about today would be our roadmap for our channel here. I've come to the conclusion that my channel has been very, how do I put, strange. One video I'll post music. The next video I'll post a video essay. And the video after that will be a funny moments, and the video after that will be something about another game that's coming out. So I figured I'd split them up because that'd probably be the best option. So I have two different channels, three channels now actually, and I'm going to link those other two in the comments section so you guys can get them. And yeah, so so far what I've seen with playing this on this new update is for a couple matches I was getting very decent frame rates, very good frame rates, no stutters at all, playing on medium settings at 1080p. Not that the rig can't handle it, because I do have a mid-tier PC. Now granted, it's nothing to show me your boobs about, but it is not a bad PC. I can play pretty much anything at 4K 60, and have a decent time. Pretty much all of the new triple titles, so it's nothing crazy. I just like to play at lower settings because higher frame rates. You're playing these games like this, you want to have all the access to frames that you can. Man, what was that? That was crazy. Oh. Who did the young folk pick as a leader? NBA young boy. Ooh, gimme gas. Talk about that little boy.
Who did the young people pick as their leader?
NBA young boy. Ooh, give me gas, talking about that little boy.
One thing I also want to try is I want to do some streaming, potentially, because I mean, it's just something about this disconnect that I feel when it comes to posting these videos like this, because there's some ways you can go about YouTube. You could do what I do, which is kind of a 50-50 mix, or you could do all one side and all the other side. And what I'm talking about is when you're doing these long-form content videos, you could ad-lib, which is what I'm doing with this video. And the problem with ad-libbing is that's exactly what it is. You're ad-libbing, so sometimes you're going to stutter. And it gives you that natural feel, but it's always good to have a script. I feel like when you have a script, though, you have this disconnect from the audience. So if I stream, I get more connection with the audience because not only am I getting chat, but I mean, for a little while, I was honestly nervous about just creating content because it just didn't feel, it just felt weird, you know? Because you're talking to nobody. You know, you're just talking to the air. And it took a couple videos before I was a little bit more comfortable with it. I just, you know, I'm trying to find like the perfect line between going in After Effects and doing some voiceovers and doing it ad-libbed. And I just think that's the best approach, you know. So far, we have had like no stutters. It's really good so far. 2 more guns to go. The deagle and then the revolver, and then we're done with this match. We'll move on to something a little bit more bigger of a map. One more. Come on, buddy. Give me one more kill. I just want one more kill. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Oh. What you're looking at is Advanced Warfare. Did you see how he was, like, crouching? Alright, now we're in Hospital. This is a map that I really enjoy. Oh, there's a stutter. Huh, not a good sign. There's another micro stutter. There's a major stutter. Oh my god. I wonder if it's because real people started joining. Jesus, there's another fucking stutter. This is not a good sign for this map. I don't really see any performance upgrades, dude. There's another stutter. And a micro stutter. Jesus. Where's our next victim? There's another fucking stutter. Now it's starting to piss me off. Because we did so well with the first match. Now we're stuttering like crazy. I know there's a lot more going on, but this is not how this game normally plays out for me. I don't normally have this many stutters, and I'm always playing on Epic, too. Like I said at the beginning, I'm playing on Medium right now. Man. Oh my god! What is with all these stutters? Another one! This is a problem. Something's got to be done about this. You guys said you fixed it. Another one. Another one. Jeez. Jeez. There we go. YouTube is a very hard game to crack because I don't want to play the same stuff all the time because it just, you get burnout very quickly. I mean, look at these guys like Jelly or some other people. I mean, they just, you play the same thing. And Jelly was playing GTA 5 for like 6 years. That's ridiculous. Look, Q Cop. Dude was like banking on all on AI. Like, what the frick? You ain't need to be doing all that. Didn't hurt that much. I watched episode 2 of The Last of Us season 2. Oh my god. I did not expect them to do that early. I thought it was at least going to be like episode 4. At least they gave you some story beats. I know in the game they were like, you know, they just did it and they didn't even really explain why it happened, and you had to play through the game to learn why it happened. It was just kind of like a big shock. This was during that time period where they were like, fuck masculinity. This is a horrible time period for everything. I'm glad we got to a point where we're starting to like catch up on, you know, I don't like this. This is ridiculous. I'm just not going to buy it. Because I feel like these things were so popular and it was so new and fresh that people were still buying it just to buy it, you know? And now we're finally getting to that point where it's like, I'm just not going to buy it. And the studio's money's drying up. So they're like, okay, we just can't put this shit out anymore. Enough with the fucking agendas. Not to get political or anything like that. Now you gotta talk politics to stay relevant. But I think that they definitely could have done a different actor. I mean, I like Bella Ramsey. I think she does sound like her. And Pedro Pascal sounds like Joel. I mean, they sound like I could see it. I mean, I can't see Joel as anybody else at this point, just because, you know, Pedro Pascal's done such a really good job playing him. But, I mean, Ellie, she sounds like him, or her. Bella Ramsey has that kind of like cadence, that like teenage angst, if you want to call it, to her line delivery. And that's very much what Ellie is, but the looks are just not. I get that that's not everything, but man, you definitely can't like not talk about it. I gotta go back and play that game. I gotta. Am I gonna hit my fucking target? Like, Jesus. Oh my god! I'm not going to hit my target. This ain't good now. This ain't good now. This ain't good now. Come on, buddy. Last gun. Last gun. Last gun. Come on, but whoa. There we go. There it is. More stutters. Whoa! I mean, hey, it's definitely an improvement of what it used to be. So, I'm just going to end it there. I mean, yeah, they made some improvements, but they did some bad stuff. I mean, hey, it's a game.